Hello everybody, welcome to your daily pop of positivity. Happy Friday and Saturday. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm like, anytime the sun comes out and it's over 40 degrees, I feel like I'm awash with all this possibility. I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there. So I'm so excited to plan a beautiful walk shortly. I feel like nature is so amazingly healing for me. I feel calm and I feel the art of appreciation all around me. Everything is, sparkling and glittering. I love being by the water. I'm so stoked for this. So this reminds me of this card right here, Beginnings, adjustment, shedding, new, release. So asking yourself, what do you want to begin? Like this weekend, what is something that you'd love to adjust? Could it be something in your schedule? I feel I've noticed something about myself over the past few days, that I've created a lot of overlayering time, like busy work. Like if I am watching TV, I'm also on social media, I'm also doing work, I'm also researching. And then I feel a little like combustible at the end of the day. And I'm like, instead of overlaying now, I made a kind of promise to myself to do one thing at a time and do it fully. If I'm watching a reader on TV, I'm only watching them. I'm not also posting and doing other things. If I am reading, I'm not going to have things going on in the background that are distracting. If I am meditating, there is nothing that I am going to let pull me in, like, IG, this and that, all of that kind of energy. What do you want to shed? Could it be overspending? Could it be impulse buys? Sometimes I have this weird crazy late night proclivity to go on eBay and other places and I love looking at new makeup and formula and lotions and potions and ointments and unguents, but I end up buying this stuff and I'm like, just because it's accessible does not mean you should be buying it, I fully advocate to restrain when it comes to cyber purchases that you don't, you might not necessarily want them. Something that I do, put it in the basket. If I really want it, I'll go back the next day and get it. And also just release the pressure we put on ourselves, that our ego is always quacking at us. Oh, do more, be more, all of this. Just really taking action for happiness, whatever it is. Making yourself a great cup of coffee and just listen to classical music. Just being and existing as opposed to doing and busy work. I love that. New beginnings. Do you want to start and form a new friendship? Go for it. The universe is always trying to guide us into new kindred relationships. So that is excellent. Big time for healing. Cleanse, hydrate, dissolve, and purify. So purifying our systems. I have to say this, yesterday, I had two such physical diverse days in quick succession. The day before yesterday, I felt like I was moving like I was an Olympian. Like I could move, hurdle. I had so much energy. I felt very lithe and athletic and robust. And then yesterday, I don't know if I just overtaxed myself doing stuff. I felt like the oldest lady that lived in the shoe. Like I swear I was probably even like hunched over, my shoulders hurt. I mean, I was doing a lot of activities in sports, but I was like, how does every muscle hurt? And I just felt wiped out. And it was so weird. I thought that's why we need to, again, purify. When we're doing that, that means, we're doing too much at once, too little at once, all of that. It's like, and stay hydrated, eat good food, clean your system out as much as you can. I, like anybody else, just go on these days where I just want salt, everything, sugar, everything. And I'm like, girl, you're trying to die here. Just stop it. Just like, gimme. But what I find is we start as we mean to go on. If I start, if you start with pancakes, everything should be syrup and honey and excellent, right? No. So I'm like dialing it back. All of that. But also letting bad or remorseful feelings dissolve. Let go of everything. Like, who cares? And a big part of this is not dragging our future, whatever it is, future bills, future expenses, future concerns, into the now, because then it dilutes the beauty and the joy and the magic that surrounds us now. You ever just watch a show and you only even absorb half of it because you're thinking of what you're doing tomorrow, what you have to cook for dinner, all these plans and things like that? Let that all go. Really hear what you're hearing, see what you're seeing, and feel what you're feeling right now. That's where the magic is. I think that's something that readers and people that channel really get on board with, because when you're channeling, it's like you almost get displaced from time and all of that. Like if I'm doing several readings, half the day will be gone and I'll feel like I did it in 10 minutes. It's a really weird illusory thing with time. And I love it. I feel like it's very cleansing afterward. I'm not thinking any pressurized thoughts because I feel like I'm cleansed through the process of reading. It's very unique. That's why I'm always telling people and advocating for tarot and oracle decks and things, because that is something you really pay attention to. And you have present moment awareness. Again, purifying your thoughts about people too. You ever have some preconceived notion about somebody you work with or a neighbor, and you're like, that person is woo, they are whacked, or they are out there, whatever. Could be from something you've heard or one thing that you've observed. If my neighbors have observed me, I could seem like I was from outer space 100%. Like, especially if I'm doing weeds in my yard, I'm always talking to squirrels and the turkeys and everything else. But they know me. They've known me for decades. So, but a new person that came in that would just see this crazy person out there talking to the animals, having straight up audible conversations with them, bursting out laughing. If they don't know I'm doing reads and stuff, they could just be like, just call the loony bin truck and have this person taken away. And I would be very accommodating because I feel like it'd be a nice holiday. But again, just cleansing. This could be also your space. Really modify so you don't have clutter. That's very helpful. Now, I love this expansion. Bring it some time for ritual, dancing, feasting, fire. Don't you love sometimes just making a perfect little wonderful meal for yourself? Doing a little candle ritual. I love going out and smelling 84,000 candles, picking the perfect one and knowing, I'm going to just line my perfect crystals around them, the ones that capture the light and let it bounce off and all of this. Get yourself a beautiful candle. Something that brings down my blood pressure, heart rate, and is the most calming thing in the world for me is to light a candle and candle gaze. It just slows everything down. I feel like my shoulders, neck, jaw, body, stomach, everything relaxes with that. Create a ritual that is cleansing and freeing and healing for you that incorporates all of these cards. Very easy. Beautiful music. Just start to move your body and stretch. That's why I love yoga, and I love those expressive dances with the slower music, because you stretch all the sinews in your body, all of that. I love that kind of energy. Remember, everything that you do for yourself, you can always afford the time to look after yourself. Amazingly, it's like your ambitions are going to be realized. The art of well-being is exactly that, an art form. Study what works for you, what doesn't. Let go of the things that don't and incorporate the things that do. The stretching, the chanting, the visualization, all of that. And really, really succumb to that beautiful art of well-being, because you deserve it. People appreciate you. Have anticipation of great success in it. That helps to visualize yourself feeling better, looking better, having great skin, having great circulation. That's a big thing for me too. Good circulation. And, just commence this beautiful thing. I feel like right now, our true authentic people out there, they really are going to advocate for beneficial behaviors for, mind, body, and spirit. Great mental health, feeling crisp, feeling alive, feeling enthusiastic about that too. And also having a great time when you're by yourself, man. I love my alone time. I love reading. I love writing. I love, just all of it. I love the peace of it, right? So make sure you carve out some wonderful quiet time for yourself as well. So that is your daily pop, you guys. Love and light. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Melanie Williams. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and it really helps me with the algorithm gods over here at YouTube. And if you guys need a private read, all my information is right on the front, my email and my IG, just DM. And I do your readings almost immediately. I do them within 24, 48 hours for you guys, because I feel like that's when the time is ripe. When you're asking is when everything is kind of divine timing for you. So again, you guys have a great weekend. Love and light.